Robert spinning tails, cornbread's got the flair. Miss Elizabeth, the mama with wisdom to share. With a laugh and a grin, we're lighting up the air. Southern hearts and humor, we're a rowdy trio pair. God's our guide, family's our pride. Tune in to Mama Said, come along for the ride. Mama said, keep it real, keep it true. Love your neighbor like the good book tells you to. From the back roads to the front porch swing, we're serving up laughter, making your heart sing. Got family and a whole lot of fun. Mama said, you know we're number one. Cornbread's got a story about a fishing hole. Robert's cracking jokes that'll save your soul. Miss Elizabeth's got the sass, she's the queen of the show. With her southern wisdom, she's stealing the glow. We're talking life, love, and sweet iced tea. Respecting all folks, that's how it's gotta be. From the red clay hills to the Georgia pines, Mama said brings the good old times. Mama said, keep it real, keep it true. Love your neighbor like the good book tells you to. From the back roads to the front porch swing, we're serving up laughter, making your heart sing. Got family and a whole lot of fun. Mama said, you know we're number one.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Monday evening edition of Mama Said with the Southern Fried Podcast. I'm Rob. That's Dave, and we're here to get you started off this evening. How are y'all doing? David, how are you?
Well, I'm good. A rough weekend. Sorry I missed this morning. There's a lot of personal stuff going on. We're battling. Y'all pray for us, but we're here. We'll be here. Sometimes we may have things happen, but did catch the tail end of the show. It's very cold. Folks, if you miss the racing hour, please go watch that. Miss Danielle Lohner, amazing young lady doing dirt track. We hope to have a good partnership with her. She's just an amazing young person, and we need to highlight that. Sometimes we paint that brush. We talk about young people and they're lazy, they're this. No, she's going to college, working and racing dirt track. She's been raised right. She's got an awesome dad. I know him. Thanks for all her family coming in, supporting her. And we're hoping to really, like I said, partner up with her this year and watch her 2026 season and keep up with that. And then a little bit of sports. Hey, Georgia, Texas play this week. Go Dogs.
Yes.
Can't let them Longhorns win.
No.
But it is cold. We've got heat on in the studio. The first time all year that I've turned heat on. Well, actually, I turned it on this week just to knock the chill off, but then I turned it off. But we're running tonight. We'll probably leave it running through the night on low just to make sure, because it's going to dip down pretty good tonight. Today has been a cold day, man. Breezy. Oh my goodness. You know, I went to the store the other day. I couldn't get out of the car. The wind was blowing so hard, I'd push the door up and it shut on me. And I put my leg up there, and I was having to fight to keep it open. I feel like some kind of life was playing a sick trick on me. I couldn't get out of the car at the store. I know everybody had to be laughing. I was like, well, it happens to y'all too. Good evening, rather, Mike Rebel on Instagram. Bless you. By the way, I like for Instagram, the new portrait and landscape and all that works great on Instagram. It helps over there a lot on Instagram. So thank you, StreamYard. Yeah. Prayers out to a friend of mine who passed away over the weekend. His sister works for me at the company. Funeral is Wednesday. Fought a long, hard battle with cancer and has went on to his reward. Prayers for that family. Just breaks my heart. But we sure do miss them when they're gone. Pray for Elizabeth. I understand she's going to have some procedure done. Prayers for her. Prayers for the local We lost a teacher in a house fire. I think he's a teacher or something. He worked for the school. Wife and kids are at Vanderbilt, serious condition with burns. Y'all pray for that whole family. Really sad. Really, really sad. Miss Jen, if you're cold, the cats are cold. Is Chuck cold tonight?
No. No. He's being ornery. It's not cold in this house. It's cold outside, but it's not cold in the house. I ain't cool in the house. In fact, I was thinking about turning the heat right on down. Of course, I spent 2 days outside getting all the pipes wrapped and everything.
You got to do that.
Yeah. And don't miss them. So.
Don't want another water leak.
No.
For sure.
No more of those. No more. Although it's warmer under the house than it is outside. So that's always a good thing.
Miss Jen, did you get the cat tree and wall, all that put back up? I'm curious. Inquiring minds want to know.
Looked like the cat tried to play like it was a guillotine.
Well, if she'd been laying there, she could have got seriously hurt.
Yeah.
Good Lord took care of you on that.
Yeah. See, Southern Fried Podcast, saving lives.
That's right.
That's right. We'll save your life. Just get on in here. Watch the show.
Awesome. Happy Monday. I mean, it's a good Monday. Kick off the week. Rock and roll it.
That's it.
Don't let it win. It's been, like I said, a tough few days, but there's an old saying, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. And
Yeah.
That's okay. That's all right. We are survivors.
Yes. Well, it looks like old Rand Paul might be helping to slow down the reopening. Did you see that?
I haven't kept up other than they were trying to get things cranking back up. So I know there were people mad at Schumer and all that. I've been so busy today, I haven't had time to even hardly look at my phone. I had 2-hour-long meetings, and of course, the one worker was out with obviously the funeral, the death of their loved one, their brother. And thank you, Anthony. We just want to we like people. Rob, me said a long time ago, we want people to share their story. I thought the questions were appropriate. We only had one knucklehead come in. We just didn't even obviously mention that. You asked some really good questions. Thank y'all for coming in and supporting her. She's amazing.
Yep.
Hey, I like it. That look on her face when I asked about cheating, that was gold. She's like, if you ain't cheating, you ain't winning. Oh my gosh. It was great. And then her comment about I don't like no NASCAR, I like the dirt or something like that. That was cool. No, that's not the one I'm talking about. Your question I didn't put up, but there was another one out there. That's the one that I don't know who that part. I didn't even look. I just looked over it. They called her a horrible person because she wrecked people. Man, everybody wrecks somebody in NASCAR. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Rubbin's racing, dude. I can get over that.
Hello, Barry.
Absolutely racing.
Yeah. And that's just on Brainerd Road up here.
Yeah. In Atlanta. Oh my gosh. I thought that quite possibly the worst drivers in existence at times were in Atlanta. Okay. We went to Donaldsonville the other day. Now, it was a full moon the night before. But my goodness, swinging way out to your left in a parking lot to go around you, pulling out in front of you and stopping, start to go at a red light, and then just hit the brakes after the light turns green. Start to go, hit the brakes. Start to go, hit the brakes. Finally turn. Man, I think I had hair up until that day. I did talk to him, Dave. I talked to him. I told him exactly what I thought about their driving skills.
Did you tell them they were number one?
No, I didn't tell him, man. I told him, I said, I was telling Paige, who's riding on? I said, I bet that's a woman driver right there. And she kind of looked over at me and said, at least she can drive.
Yeah.
Okay. Either it's a woman driver, or it's an old person, or it's not. It don't matter. It was all crazy. All of them was crazy. Just absolutely nutso. I mean,
I was talking to an Uber driver or Lyft. I think it's Lyft. And he didn't have the sign. Some of them do, some of them don't. But even because they're like taxis. So I don't, and I know they're in and out. If that person that ordered that Lyft, if they're not out there within pretty quick, they're gone. But they do sometimes park where it's not a good place to park. And every once in a while I get a little attitude. I'm Uber. And I'll say, well, yeah, but you're in the way. And you're going to, you're going to get hit. These people drive crazy. It's already a narrow lane. They're having to go around you. It's dangerous. All I'm asking you to do is pull up and get in a safer position. They'll be like, oh, well, thanks. Well, I was talking to a guy, and I said, are you Lyft? And he said, yeah, I am. I said, hey, you're cool. I said, all I'm concerned about is that where you're sitting at it's a fire lane, but you're Lyft. But I said, you could get hit here. He had a nice Charger too. And I said, they drive crazy. And he said, hey, you want me to pull up there behind your car? Because I walked out of my car to walk down there. I said, that would be great, man. He goes, hey, man. He goes, you know what? I really appreciate you thinking about me. I said, well, yeah, man, we care about you. We don't want you to get hurt. And he agreed with me that the drivers were crazy there. But about that time, his ride walked out, so he didn't have to. But sometimes people think you're up to, you're trying to be boss mouse or something. No, I'm just trying to help you out. I can see bad things coming.
Yeah. Well, I love it. I'm an Uber.
Oh, let me tell you the one that ticked me off one night. And hey, before I even say this, I know I should. This has been a year, more than a year ago, probably. First of all, I support the police. The police are great. They work there. But one night they had officers in and out because they were having to. One of the officers had to take a shoplifter to jail. I think because they was having a bad night with that, they called for a backup to come in and be there while he was gone. Well, then there was another car pulled up, not marked, an unmarked car. There was a lady sitting there, and I pulled up and I said, and I was going to ask her if she, I'm just trying to figure out who she is. It was already dark. And when she looked over and saw me, she rolled her eyes and she just held up her badge like this. Because I said, excuse me. And she goes, I said, okay, that's all I needed to know. And I guess it hit her at that moment that I was just an ASS to this guy. And she said, oh, I'm sorry. I'm just letting you know I'm police. And I said, yeah, I see that. I said, you're cool. My job is to just find out and evaluate. And I would never ask the police to move. I didn't know you were police. She goes, I realized I forgot I'm unmarked. But she definitely got the whole attitude like badge. Didn't even look at me, dude. Oh. It's like talk to the hand. I got to admit, man, that I got hot. Like, that's disrespect. That is disrespect. That is not, that's not your role there. I know you get asked by a lot of people. I get people that, hey, I defend them. I'll have people go, why does the officer get to park there? I said, because they're defending lives. They said, why they run their motor wasting the gas? I said, because they might have to go defend some other officers' lives. And they do. There's shootings, officers, and they go out and defend lives. I said, it don't matter. It don't matter. Let them alone. They're police. But you get those axe grinders that want to come in there and cause a bunch of crap. I don't have no sympathy for that. But still, just because you're an officer, you got to have respect.
Yeah.
And that night she didn't have. She's probably a great person. She just didn't have respect.
You know, and I don't mind police officers. What I hate is the 5 million questions. If you get pulled over, they want to ask you, where are you coming from? Where are you going? And I know they're looking for somebody doing wrong and stuff like that. But really and truly, it's none of their business where I'm coming from.
You should
or
have
where I'm
fun
going.
with that. You should have fun with that.
I do.
You should say, well, I ain't gonna say what popped in my head, but
Your mama's house?
no, I wasn't going there. But
She told me to make sure you had on clean underwear.
I wasn't going there. But I was thinking something not very nice. An event maybe that you're headed to. All kind of things were popping in my head. Oh yeah, officer, we're running down here to.
We're going down here to your mama's house. No, we can't do that. We won't do it. I love our officers up here in this area. But
I think that would be a bad move.
what are they going to do? Arrest me for being at their mom's house? I mean, come on.
But you could say something like, "I'm on my way to meet with what they called
Drug dealers?
No, the internal people.
Internal affairs.
Internal affairs.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to meet with internal affairs about a rogue officer who bothers people and pulls them over and asks where they're going and what they're doing when they none of their business.
Yeah, blame business. I could do it. But you want to make sure that you're legal and the people in the car with you are legal before you say something too smart-assy. Because they can't come back and bite you right square on the butt.
You could say something like, well, I heard there's a rogue officer out here running around, somebody pretending to be an officer, and I'm just not sure if I didn't know whether to pull over or not. I mean, are you real? Are you really?
I could say, where are you coming from? Oh, back up the road a ways. Where are you coming from? My squad car. Well, where are you going? Back to my squad car.
Barry, what the heck are you saying with that statement? I mean, it troubles me, friend.
Where's Barry at?
Barry,
I don't have Barry up here. Why don't I have Barry up here?
I don't know, but his comment is like short, to the point, and I'm confused.
Well, why can't I get Barry pulled
He might have said it and it come out wrong, or I don't know, but he might mean it. I don't know what that means. Like, what the heck is that, bro? Bro, as all the kids say. Oh, it drives me crazy.
Bro doesn't bother me that much. It's bra.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm like, and I'll be like, who the hell you calling bra? Panties? Quit it. Sup, bra? Nothing, panties.
All the middle schoolers say that.
Bra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sup, bra?
And
Nothing,
flipping
panties.
and freaking. They say it all.
They say flipping?
Flipping.
Ugh.
Yeah.
No.
Watchman for you, bruh. Yeah, bruh. They also say the R word, and they always look back. They'll forget I'm in the car, and they'll go, I am so sorry, Papa. I know I'm not supposed to say that.
What did Barry say? Draw down.
Barry, that is hardcore, dude. Like, no, I wouldn't do that.
Hey, you could just shoot her.
That's what he said.
No, what I'm saying is like with the middle finger. You know, be a shot heard around the Walmart parking lot.
Well, look at his next statement.
I know. Reach for the sky. Oh,
no, the one
go down that police officer, roll her eyes at you. Look at him. He's dancing, hollering at you too.
Man, we're not going that far, man. Come on.
There he is.
I listen to kids to see how out of date I am. Some things are the same, though. It comes back around. And they think it's all new just to their generation.
Oh, yeah.
It cracks me up.
I'm waiting for Groovy to come back.
Groovy? What games did you these stupid? I never did them, but did you ever get caught up in the games where they're rubbing like erasers on your arm, just all the stupid pencil marks and stuff? I mean, people played these games in school to dares.
Pencil
Dares
break.
is what they were.
Pencil
Did you,
break.
did you do any of that crap?
No, I did pencil break though.
What's pencil break?
You hold your pencil up and you try to break the pencil with your pencil. Take turns. See who gets up with a broken pencil. It's not a very smart thing to do. I'd line it up real careful and pull back like I was going to do it, and then stick my finger out and break the pencil.
What's the sissy test, Watchman? I don't think I'm familiar with that either. Maybe I've forgotten. I'm getting old,
Well,
Sissy
that might be
test.
when, if you're wearing blue panties, you're not as much of a sissy as you are if you're wearing pink panties. I think
What's
Watson
that
wore
got?
pink panties.
What's that got to do with rubbing? Oh yeah, rubbing eraser on the back of your hand.
Sissy
Yeah,
test.
I didn't know that was called that. I just thought it was like the eraser game or something. I don't know.
Thought it was like called a bunch of dummies.
I had in my second grade, or was it first grade? First grade class, second grade. I think it's second grade.
Hey, Michael.
They said that you had to eat broken crayons up to be in their club. I said, then I won't be in your club. Yeah, Indian burn. I heard that. Yeah, Indian burn.
Well,
That's
that's
what we call
why all those people that were in that club end up becoming Marines. That's why Marines eat crayons.
Barry says they used to swallow a large amounts of cinnamon and nearly choke.
I thought that said nearly Coke. I'm like, what the heck is nearly Coke? Pepsi? Oh. Pepsi would be nearly Coke, right?
Did you?
Go ahead.
No, he did. Watchman said I did it and went on and branded my hand with TNT. It's fading now, but you could see it clearly for a decade. Wow. We went drastic with Blood Brothers. Did you ever have done to you, or did you jerk somebody's shorts down to their ankles? And Rob's already laughing, so I know he did it.
It's only bad when you go the other direction. You talking about pantsing somebody? Oh, God, yeah. When I was a kid or an adult?
We're talking school.
It doesn't matter. I've done it as an adult and I did it as a kid. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Well, some people didn't have underwear on.
That was always awkward, But, it's a lot more funny when they say, dude, I don't have underwear on.
You was a what? What's that?
I can't
even say it.
Akada Aka. Sounds like an Indian word.
Akadaka?
I think he's trying to say anaconda. That's what I saw when I first looked was anaconda.
But I still don't know what it is, even if it's anaconda. What is that? What the heck is an atomic wedgie?
I have never been given one. I have given one.
What?
You know what atomic wedgie is?
No, I don't.
That's when you do the wedgie. That's when you pull them up from behind. But for an atomic wedgie, you got to get them up high enough where you can loop them over their head.
I haven't heard of that. I don't think I've ever seen it either.
Bad news right there, Bubba. Akadaka. Akadaka? Akadak. I don't know. Dude, that causes fights. Cold ear thumping. In the wintertime, you thump somebody in the ear and they got cold ears, dude, you might well hang on. It's fit to get dirty.
Now, some people were excellent at flipping. I mean, but they played those games a lot. Flipping knuckles and all that crap. Yeah, the cold ear. I bet Michael put his tongue on a cold flagpole, got stuck.
I bet Michael put his tongue on a cold girl's cheek and got it stuck. Get off me! Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
We didn't
I-
have flagpole.
hey, Janet. Janet, did you ever stick your tongue on a cold flagpole? Get it stuck there?
No, but I bet she jerked some girl's shorts down and embarrassed her.
No, she
She
wouldn't
got
do that.
mad. She did something to her, and Jen said, "Oh yeah, watch this."
Watchman, that Acre Dacre kind of sounds like a song. Don't tell my heart, my Acre Dacre heart. I just don't think you'll understand. I'm sorry. Should throw that out there. Acre Dacre. Acre Dacre. Acre Dacre do.
It kind of rolls off the tongue. That's
It
for
does
sure.
roll off the tongue. Acre Dacre. Maybe we could start a trend. Acre Dacre. That's a big 10. That's a big Acre Dacre. Roger, Roger, that's a big Acre Dacre, sir. We used to throw the football at the prettiest girl, one in particular. Then we would chase her to see who could tackle. Acre Dacre, that's what they call ACDC down under. Down
Well,
under what?
If I have read that, I didn't know that, Watchman. Good. We had a nice music discussion tonight about ACDC and others, but I don't remember that. Maybe I just knew it and forgot, or I may never knew. Interesting.
Hmm.
ACDC.
Down under what, Watchman? Down under the log, under the rock, under the house, under
Australia.
the truck?
Australia.
Well, they can't talk plain down there anyway. They say funny stuff. Good day.
But
What? Good day. Good day. It sounds like budday. You know, and I know that's one of them things
Well,
you
you know.
watch your honey.
hey, what do you expect for a bunch of former English prisoners? I mean, that had, that's a weird gene pool, man.
It really is. The land of Oz. Yeah.
The land of Oz.
Yeah, I could see there being witches and munchkins and cowardly lions and tin men and scarecrows that don't have brains.
Here's a good question for you involving Australia.
Okay.
Your favorite movie, Crocodile Dundee or Quigley Down Under?
Neither. Mad
You
Max.
didn't like either one of them? Oh, Mad Max.
between those
But
two.
I wasn't asking about Mad Max. I was asking between those two.
What was the first option?
Crocodile Dundee.
Quigley Down Under.
Yeah, I'd go Quigley, even though that was a good movie.
They call it Oz. Why the heck do they call it Oz? Do they think there's some
Aussie
kind of
for Aussie. Aussie.
Aussie?
Oz.
Because they're Aussies, whatever.
Sharon.
And I heard that they don't drink Fosters in Australia. That they laugh at Fosters. Fosters, it's beer in Australia. But nobody in Australia drinks Fosters. I want to go down there and order one just to see what happens. But that'd be interesting.
Can you imagine if Rocky Balboa had came from Australia, how that would sound?
No! Again! Good day! We done it! Hey, go put some drip on the Barbie! Oh, we got it's more like Shrek than Sylvester Stallone, but
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh man. Australia's funny because they don't use most of the country. They stay on the coast. They're a bunch of Malibu people. I mean, think about it. They're all on the coast.
Dude, do you know what's inland in Australia? There's a lot of stuff in inland Australia that'll kill your butt. We got the highest population of poisonous snakes and everything else out there. All the big bad booger and red belly blacks, everything. Oh, calls out for his girlfriend Barbie.
Bobby,
Barbie.
I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me either. There, Michael, not even a little bit. Man, there's some snakes around here I wouldn't go after with unless I could do it from a distance.
Them dingoes, you don't want to mess with them. They run in packs.
Yeah.
Or kangaroos, they'll stand up and fight you like a man.
Yeah. You talk about Rocky Balboa. That's what they call their kangaroos down there. And they all heavyweights.
Yeah, a dingo ate me, baby. Yeah.
And also, it's not there. Where the platypus at? It's not in Australia. It's over in that island next to, was it Madagascar or whatever? I don't know. Platypus. It's got fangs in its armpits. And they do have some big old crocodiles over there. I mean, come on. Yeah, go ahead. Hang out in Australia inland. I ain't doing it.
And their water, the ocean is full of jellyfish, killer jellyfish.
Yeah, they're box jellies. Yeah, and they're bad news. And they also have blue ring octopus down there, which is one of the most dangerous animals in the water. And that the darn box. I don't think the blue ring necessarily will kill you. It just make you wish you were dead. They said that is a bad, bad bite.
And yet, with all that ugliness, they turned out one of my favorite people of all time, Olivia Newton-John. What a goddess when I was growing up. Loved me some Olivia Newton-John.
And if you go swimming out there, it's not just the box jellyfish and the blue ring. They got sharks. They got all them great whites that hang out down there. That's why they call surfers shrimp on the Barbie. Steve Irwin's gone, so they don't have a mean animal man. Well, you know, his daughter took over for a while. They got his sons doing it now, too.
I was never into that show. I watched it a little bit. I don't know. I'm not putting it down. It's a little over the top for me. I don't know.
Yeah. There's a radio show that used to do a parody of him, and they called it the Crocodile Stalker, going out and finding amazing wildlife and annoying the crap out of it. You know, I think we could do that show. I think we all need to get together and go somewhere and just annoy the crap out of wild animals somewhere, or people. People would work.
I do like that he tried to rescue, like after like a forest fire or something. He would try to go out and rescue animals and stuff.
Yeah,
but he took chances he shouldn't have took, and that cost him.
Yeah,
you know,
I don't think he realized just how bad a stingray could be.
Man, no, and he didn't have a whole lot of time to evaluate it. It was just done.
Yeah,
damn.
Stingrays are fast and they hurt. And he took one to the chest, and that's But hey, one thing about it, he lived his life doing what he wanted to do. He loved doing what he did. He loved being nutso. And he was always smiling, from my understanding. It was very seldom that you didn't see that man smiling. So there's that part of it too.
Yeah. I get it, you know. I just, it's unfortunate because for all that though, he's got to think his kids missed growing up with their dad.
Yeah.
Or his kid. I just think that's, you know, sad. But they but I liked Quigley Down Under. That was a good movie, man.
Barry?
For an Australian Western. That was pretty cool.
It was very cool. Barry, you missed one. There are 5 poisonous snakes in Georgia. You missed one. You got the coral snake, the cottonmouth, the copperhead, and the diamond and the rattlesnake. You got those 4. You missed one. Eastern hognose is mildly venomous, but they're rear fanged, so it's very hard for them to actually get any in on you, and they're mildly venomous, but they are venomous. We play with them suckers a lot. You go out there and make them play dead. They'll roll all over. Let their
I thought
tongue
you was
out.
going to say Las Vegas gambling.
Yeah, them hog snakes are fun to play with. I've played with a many one, and you know, probably shouldn't be playing with snakes. Rick Springfield was from down under too. Rick Springfield.
He don't sound like it, but I didn't know that.
Michael said New Yorkers are venomous.
Nancy Pelosi is venomous.
Was she from New York? I thought she was from California.
No, I just said she's poisonous
I'll guarantee you she is.
or venomous. Don't have nothing to do with New York. Just who she is.
Well, she's venomous and Chuck Schumer is toxic. And they do kind of resemble each other. I bet you if Chuck Schumer put on a dress, you couldn't tell him from Nancy Pelosi. Unless he started walking. That's not very nice, is it? I should talk about the way people look.
Did you hear about the old Kennedy down there in Louisiana giving them heck in one of those meetings, and Obama, somebody showed him a video of it, and he blew up and stormed out. Yeah, I'd like to see some charges brought. You know, Rick Springfield killed a man on a USO trip entertaining the Australian troops. They were attacked, and he did what he had to do. I did not know that. I have never heard that before in my life. He does a podcast, and he plays music and tells stories, and it's a good show. I've listened to it. Of course, my mom, everybody loved him from the soap opera, all the women. Then he became big for the singing. What was that big song he had? He had a couple, three that was pretty big. Man, my brain ain't working. I'm not going to cheat. They introduced the eastern indigo black snake to Georgia finally. Also, they put some back in Florida swamps because they go after the python.
Mm-hmm.
It's in his book. He kept it secret for decades. Wow. Yeah, Jesse's Girl. Jesse's Girl. That's a big song.
I wish that I had Jesse's Girl.
Do you know he used to play in his his band? No, I'm thinking of Richard Marx, who used to play guitar in Richard Marx' band. Jason Hemsley from the Waltons.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he used to play back in the 80s. He played guitar. What's his name? Maybe I got the Jason wrong, but Hemsley. Anyway, the guy that played Jason in Waltons, he was a guitar player in his band. I don't like Richard Marx. Good entertainer. He's got real leftist views, bad leftist. He's a smart. He hates Trump. I killed a baby rattlesnake once where we were cutting a BMX trail and milked the fangs. Jerry Barrett. I used to wish I could sing. Now I wish.
Hey, brother Jerry, let me just go ahead and tell you right now. I could sing with anybody, anytime. I just can't sing well. All right? I got no problem singing. I can sing.
Are you saying he sounds like Bob Dylan?
Who?
I'm just asking. He said you can't sing.
I don't
think Bob
play the
Dylan
harmonica. I don't play the harmonica, dude. I just sing. Oh. You want to hear me sing well, Jerry? Jerry, would you like for me to sing well for you?
Is it possible that you can sing well?
It's absolutely possible. You want to hear me sing well? I'll do it. Here we go. Well. Oh, well. Sorry. tell my church, just because I can't sing don't mean I won't. Absolutely. There you go.
Apocryphal World Records. Mama is saying this, and we're fixing to get to it because we don't have our mama. We do have mama saying so. Go ahead. I tell my church.
You tell him go ahead and sing well for him.
Yeah.
You can use that in church Sunday, Brother Barry. You say, I'm going to come up here today to sing well for you. Well.
I have heard that band. I didn't know that, though. I thought for Mama Said, because the mama's not here, and so she been bringing some topics, but I thought we could throw that up there for a few minutes. How many of them little sayings are there? I only know a handful. There's got to be more. But like if your nose is itching, what's that mean? There's a bunch of them. And do y'all ever say that? Do you catch yourself saying that? My nose is itching or my hand is, do you say those things?
Oh, the itching?
No, it means that you're going to come into money or somebody's going to pay you a visit and all that stuff.
Well, I opened a fortune cookie one time and said, man with itchy butthole has stinky finger.
I don't think I'd eat at that place anymore.
No. People coming.
Yeah, Jerry, I'm sorry. People coming for the nose. Why the heck is the nose be people coming for the nose? Why is that?
Left hand is money. What is right hand?
A bill?
Somebody's got a hole. Somebody's got a hole in
Britches.
In the britches. Okay. Okay.
Right hand is a stranger. Ah. I don't think I've heard one of those. Left hand is money. I don't think I've ever heard the right hand.
Have you ever, what does it mean when you have an itchy ear, like the inside of your ear is itching? You got a bug in there or what?
Watchman, I have heard him, but I have not heard him sing Frank Sinatra. I've not heard that.
Barry said a bird in the hand is messy.
That's true. Really? I'll check that out, Watchman.
Ears burning means someone's talking about you. Yeah, I've heard that one. But like
I have heard that one.
You know, you got to do like this to get it out, you know. Put your finger in there and shake.
My wife does that. She used to drive me crazy doing that. I mean, it's like a bird is flapping in the wind or something. I'm like, will you stop?
I'll tell you what I think it means. I think it means you got a hair in your ear, or your girlfriend's got long hair or something. You have to. Uh-oh. Here's a burner. Burning the hand is messy. All right, so I'm all caught up now. I thought that meant you were winding your brain. That may be it. Your brain ticker may have slowed down and you're winding it back up. That would mean that could be it there, Brother Jerry. What does it mean if your nose itching? Does that mean it's going to snow in California or something? If your foot's itching, if it's your left foot, it means a politician's going to tell the truth and get in all kind of trouble.
Okay. Didn't know that.
Michael says got a bug in your ear. If your ear's itching.
Seriously, have you ever had a bug in your ear? I have. It's no fun.
No, I've had gnats fly in my ears all the time. I hate it.
That is no fun.
No.
Bad, bad, bad.
Barry said, no wonder my left foot never itches. You know that's a wives' tale. Talking about Politicians and the truth. Yeah, okay. Well, that's why we're doing it. You know, it's a wives' tale. Old wives' tale. It's an old wives' tale. So I mean, you know, Barry said cats have 9 lives, but I don't know where that came from. Well, you know, was they itching? It might have had fleas. Yeah, if your cat's itchy, it might have fleas. Ugh. Dave, I gotta go fill my coffee cup back up. You got this for
Oh,
just a second. Let me run fill it up.
oh yeah.
I'm not gonna run. I mean, I tried that once. Oh! Before I go, well, I'll talk about it when we get back. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Barry said cats have 9 lives, but I don't know where that came from. I don't either. Probably somebody trying to get rid of a cat, honestly, and it just kept showing back up. I don't know. Yeah, that's true too, there, Watchman. I definitely heard that one. That's lawyers and politicians, they always say. My mother-in-law, bless, I loved her like a mom. She was a treasure, but she was from down there. Well, she grew up. She country. Her people from down there in Hollywood, Alabama, and they had all kind of little sayings that would just drive me crazy. It got to where when she would say one, because she said them all the time, she would look at me and go, and just bust out laughing because I'd be looking at her like, really? I mean, it was the whole sty in the eye and fork in the road and all these phobias and fears about, umbrella opening the house. And oh my gosh, it drove me crazy. It was all the time. And she'd say, you don't believe it? And I'd say, no, I don't believe it. Used to drive her crazy. She definitely had a superstitious upbringing about certain things like that. Now, I would say don't walk on a lake ice over because sometimes you don't know how thin it is. You might go through. That's not superstition. That's just facts. It'd have to be a lot of heavy ice for me to risk that. Well, we was talking about Australia. Remember, I was watching those ice road truckers and all that. They would have to go over those areas that were, just about go through the into the water. Nah, ain't no way I'm doing that. I wrote a metal song about an old Southern saying like Swanee by Christ. My wife was told when she was expecting our first baby that if she crawled over me getting up every morning, I would have the morning sickness. I never was sick. Cats having 9 lives comes from Egyptians thinking they came back in other bodies. I believe that's it. Seemed like I've heard something about that now that you say that. A lot of crazy stuff, But yeah, these people, they say it. I heard a girl say it the other day. My nose is itching or my hand is itching or what. And she'd say that stuff. I'd be like, where do y'all get this stuff out? I don't ever say that. I don't remember ever saying that. I could have repeated it just because somebody said it and say, well, that's what they say. But I've never bought into that. One of them was, bless your pointed head, is another saying. Yeah, the cat was the sun god. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, there's animals are symbols in a lot of cultures, I mean, they really are for a lot of things. But I don't mean I have to believe it. And I don't. But a lot of cultures, they really did look at stuff and a lot of superstitions about a lot of stuff. Baseball players are very superstitious, more than any other sport, I think. And I don't know where that comes from. I guess because probably they bat so poorly, They're afraid to do anything that will hinder their ability to get a hit or something. But pitchers do it too. So I don't know. I've never seen as much superstition as baseball players. Stupid. It don't help you. All that about stepping over the line, and they got a little routine they got to do and all that. They used to say if it's raining, when it rains, the devil is beating his wife with a frying pan. I've heard something similar to that.
Yeah.
I saw a wife beat her husband with a frying pan once. He said something ugly to her daughter while he'd had too much to drink. She clocked him. I'm going to tell you, it didn't go good for him. Michael, I've never been superstitious.
I don't know if I have really or not.
Well, yeah, I got you. Watchman. You know, you may not be, or you may do something without even, you're not superstitious. You may do something without even realize you're doing it. That's how easy it can get in. Like you just, you know, you do something the same way, afraid to break that. I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying it's possible. Because if you watch people, sometimes they don't even realize what they're doing. Some folks won't sweep out the back door. I've heard that too, and I don't know where that comes from. It's got to go back to the city living or something. Maybe that's where I don't know. Something about that. Seemed like I looked that one up one time. Sweep out the back door.
You know, and that's just me, though. I mean, for some people, they take that serious. I'll sweep out the back door.
It's like those athletes that won't change their underwear if they win. Heck with that. I'm not wearing dirty underwear just because I'm on a winning streak.
Shoot, I get to winning enough, I might not even wear underwear.
Well, maybe you put panties on.
Or maybe I just go commando.
Yeah, it goes back to pagan teachings. You're right, Watchman. I mean, all the horoscope stuff and all that stuff they do, you know. Oh my gosh. But I see a lot of people that are they won't break these things, you know. It's like those people that, you know, kissed their hand or something and put it on the roof of the car going through a yellow light or something. I mean,
yeah. Don't take an old broom into a new house because it might bring old problems with it.
Are you talking about your wife? Don't take your wife.
No, he said old broom, not an old bat.
Don't take the old lady. She might bring some old problems.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not saying that one.
Years ago, I was superstitious about shining my flashlight in the woods at night when the game warden pulled. I like that one, Jerry. Some stuff sounds superstitious, but it is not. It's just an old knowledge forgotten by most.
Oh, look at here what I've got. You know, they say if you've got a big fat orange cat with one eye, that you must be extremely good looking.
I never heard that one.
I've heard that one, especially here lately. You know, about how good looking you are if you've got a fat orange cat with one eye.
Yeah, I've never heard that. We can create some new ones, though.
Superstition is not. It's just old knowledge forgotten by most. Yeah, there is one. It's not necessarily, it's an old saying. What do you mean, why do I own one, Michael? That's not very nice because I'm extremely good looking. The clickbait. People are commenting about the cat, not Rob. That's not very nice either, Barry. What the heck? Y'all got to be nice. How long did it take you to come up with that? Look, Barry, everybody's jumping in on me. What in the world? It's like especially right now, this one's kind of goes with the weather that we're having right now, being that it's colder, getting colder, and everybody's laughing at me now. It's cold enough to freeze the balls off a brass monkey.
Yeah, which is a naval term.
Yes. Because the metal piece they used to hold cannonballs in place on the ships was made out of brass.
And
it would swell and contract with the temperature.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Keep your powder dry. It's another military term.
Yeah. How's it hanging? That's an old lynch mob term. I don't know.
That's bad. Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow. Send all your comments to Rob at South Georgia Colquitt.
Oh no, it's Colquitt. It's Colquitt.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible. I can't believe that came out. Oh.
Said the dude after a dump.
Do what?
Never mind.
Did you say that? Say the dude after taking a dump? Dude, that's awesome. Hanging high noon.
What made me think of that was Paul killed me the other day. We were out riding around going to do a video. And I don't know how it came up because he had gas. But I was asking him, have you ever been in a bathroom and somebody didn't flush the toilet and the missile that was left there, you're like, I can't believe that came out of someone. But he was telling me a story. He was telling me a story about his mom, and that one time she, well, we'll just say, I guess, manned up or whatever you want to say. You know, it was a record size. You know, everybody's probably done that at one time or another. But it's just funny. It was funny that you mentioned his mom. It cracked me up. Yeah, she's with the Lord. She's with the Lord now. She didn't hear that. Well, I would guess maybe the Lord told her. Your boy is down there saying this.
Well, you know what the second fastest thing in the world is, don't you?
I don't know.
I happen to know this. The second fastest thing in the world is your butthole slamming shut behind a piece of poop. You know what the fastest thing in the world is? That one drop of water. That's gonna. Oh,
Lord,
and that's only what. Like that's never happened to everybody out there. It has, whether you want to admit it or not.
Barry says, have you heard the one where they say he went to poop and the hogs ate him? It means you're late getting back from the bathroom. Them hogs. Reminds me of True Grit or Rooster Cogburn 1. Them hogs. They were rooting around there. The nurse asked me the other day if I had a bowel movement, and then she smiled. I told her, yes, ma'am. If it wasn't nothing to take a picture of. From Jerry.
Brother Jerry, that's amazing. Yeah, don't fall in.
I've heard that. My dad said that.
Mm.
Grandpa used to say they went hockey and the hogs ate him up. And think of all the things that we told kids or our grandparents did known back. I mean, you better get into bed. The monsters are coming out.
Boogers
Yeah,
will
or don't let the bed bugs bite.
yeah, scare them to death.
That's a disgusting thought, Watchman. I will say that I didn't know that, but that is absolutely disgusting to
Yeah.
even think about. Yuck.
Well, you might have to get rid of a body sometime, Dave. By golly.
Well, they don't like the teeth. Ugh.
Well, they'll eat the teeth, they just can't digest it.
Well, whatever. That's still disgusting.
Well, who's going to go find them teeth? You going to go out and look at that hog poop, and try to find them teeth? I wouldn't want that job.
You would if it swallowed a diamond ring.
I don't know. They
You
talk
might
about
want
a
it
diamond
back.
in the rough. There you go, Michael. Well, you know, it's like now when someone tells me, "Oh, I'm going to the bathroom. Hope everything comes out all right." Like I needed that pronouncement there before they went and run in there. You probably tell by the way they was running where they was going.
Throw them in the hog pen.
Uh,
I was always scared of the hogs. I didn't like messing with them. I'd slop them, but I wouldn't never get in there. And my cousins would. I said, I ain't getting in there with them things. They're mean. I don't like them. I liked eating, but I didn't like dealing with hogs. I'll tell you, I didn't.
yeah, hogs aren't bad. Oh,
So said the guy who's never been bit
I have been bit
by the hog.
by a hog.
Well, you said they're okay. If they bite you, they're
They're
not
okay.
okay.
They're okay. Oh, Michael.
Woo.
Oh, I'm not gonna put that one up there. That's a stinky one, Michael. Oh. My goodness. Well, you know, they used to tell me, you know, when I was a kid, you know, well, put your tooth under the pillow. That way the tooth fairy will come get it. That scared the snot out of me. I don't want some strange guy coming in there taking my tooth out underneath my pillow while I'm asleep. You know, he came from California.
I
That's
say
where
the
it's
same
from.
thing about the Sandman. That's what I
Yeah,
thought. Well, Sandman? I don't want no Sandman coming in my room.
yeah. What in the world is going to throw sand in my eyes? I'll run from him or beat the snot out of his kneecaps or something. I want no sand thrown in my eyes. What the heck?
Yeah.
Oh, just chunk some sand in his eyes. It'll be all right. He'll go right to sleep then. My nephew and his wife hunt wild boar with a knife. They jump them and ride them bareback and stab them in the neck.
My
I'm not
God.
doing that.
I ain't doing that. I am not doing that, man. There ain't no way. Dad pulled our teeth and threw them away because he wasn't giving any money.
When I was a boy, this is from Brother Jerry, I thought our family was rich. My grandparents had a 2-seater outhouse. Did people go to the outhouse together?
I've never been in a 2-seater, but I have been in an outhouse.
I've been in one out there too, but I'm gonna tell you something. You know, just because you got an outhouse and there's 2 people or 3 or 4 family living there, whatever, don't mean that you ain't got to go at the same time. Now, I'm not saying you gonna stay in there a long time. You're not gonna stay in there a long time anyway if it's an outhouse, but you know, that might get you out there a little bit quicker. Michael said they had a 2-seater, one large one, one small one, and one large. What was the small one for?
Yeah. What the
Woods?
heck is that?
Oh, it might have been for kids. I didn't think about that. You wouldn't want your youngin' falling in there. My goodness, you'd have to go make another one. But that'd be right.
This is one area where the Romans had it wrong. I don't like to go to the bathroom with other people. The Romans, they'd go in there and just sit on the pot with a whole bunch of other men or whatever. And I'm thinking that I don't like the whole idea of the community bathroom. It's a private thing. I don't need to share it with anybody. I never liked that. And there's too many weird things that happen in bathrooms. I'm sorry, I just don't like it. I don't like nobody else being in there. People talking to themselves, weird sounds, odd stuff. I don't want to be around that.
Had a barber strap on the wall to sharpen your pocket knife while going to the bathroom. Well, I mean, guys are notorious for having to have something to do when they're in the bathroom. It used to be, I guess way back then when Michael was a kid, back in the 1600s. I mean, they didn't have nothing to do but sharpen that knife up on the barber strap. I can see that. And then it went from that to newspapers. Then it went to magazines. And now we got phones, so they sit in there and they play their games while they're on the pot.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me tell you something. If you've got bad knees, don't go to Japan. If you're going to be squatting, ooh, they ain't got I guess they don't play on their phones in Japan. Ugh.
In a lot of places, the bathroom is a bucket over a hole.
Yeah. And back in the day, it was called a chamber pot. Well, what happens, like if you got, like in Japan, for instance, and you run to the bathroom and you get in there, do they have conversations? Sorry, I ate a bunch of cheese. This is having trouble coming out there. What kind of conversation? Do they look at each other? Do they talk to each other? I mean, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it with them talking to me. There ain't no way. That's where they got too poor to have a pot peeing.
We can help you find a way to mute notifications or minimize.
What in the world? My phone's talking to me. No, that's just.
I figure if you're in a bathroom that's just built for one, and you don't have to worry about weird stuff happening, I just don't like dealing with it.
Well, sometimes you got to go where you got to go, and you got to put up with stuff that you don't like to put up with. But
I don't. I'll hold it. I'll find me a solo.
This is drink beer from vending machines. Japs love smoking. But I got these. This kind of a little bit off topic, but I saw it tonight, and it was really weird for me. And I want to share it out there. They got this meteor shower thing going on right now. I can't remember what it's called. But I was sitting out there on the porch for the show, and I saw what looked like a green firework, but it was shooting straight down. But it was green, and it had like the trail, like a firework going straight up in the air. And I've never seen one I don't think I've ever seen a green shooting star or nothing like that. It didn't get too far from the house. I could see the sparks and stuff coming off the back end of it. And it could have been a firework because they do the trail going up. You'd go to the bathroom. But it was coming down. So I know it wasn't a firework. That kind of blew my mind there. I've never seen a green one like that. Have you? Or has anybody out there ever seen one?
It could have been a lot of reason for that. Could have been
Well-
lights, just the way it's hitting it, or it could be a lot of reasons for that.
That's it. It has a lot to do with the composition of the meteor and the gases and stuff that releases. The green ones do exist. It blew my mind. I've leaned against many of back axles of my big rig on the side of the road, but try to explain that to a state trooper. I was glad he drove a big rig before becoming a trooper. What you doing? I'm going to the bathroom. Well, if you're out in the middle of nowhere, I'd say anybody could get caught short. They have probably seen that before.
Jerry, you gotta get your cooking back going. I miss them videos, brother. That's good stuff.
Yeah, the one I looked up, Michael said that's probably what it was. I thought it might be a UFO. You know, I've been hearing some strange stuff out here at night. I've been hearing tree knocks and stuff like that. I'm wondering if Bigfoot come down in a UFO. Yeah, I have watched them, but I had never seen a like that one though. I'm hoping to next week. He's going to be cooking next week, maybe, Dave. He's hoping to.
I like it. Let's get that Brunswick stew going and all them meats. Yeah, I like it, man. Cooking with Jerry.
Oh man. That
Have
is
you ever
nice.
been out in the middle of nowhere and ate at somebody's, like, it was really like a house, but they ran a restaurant out of it? I've done that.
Yeah.
I was down about 30 miles outside of Athens, Georgia, and somebody said, "Well, we're gonna go out and eat." And I said, "Where the heck you gonna eat out here? There ain't nothing here." They said, "Oh, there's a fish house over here." It was a house. It was somebody's house, and their kitchen they just made it into, like, they put picnic tables in there, and they cut a hole in the wall and put the other stuff in another room, and that's all they serve. They serve seafood.
Hey, you have a blessed night,
See you,
too, brother
Michael.
Michael.
God bless you.
Said there's
But,
an old black man not far from me. He built a telescope in his backyard. He ground the lenses and everything. It's the biggest one in Georgia.
That's cool.
So all they served there was seafood, and they served it out the door in the
It was all you
hole
could
in the
eat.
wall.
Back those days, $10, and it was good too. I'm gonna tell you, it was good.
Oh,
But they had all the business around. There was no other place except a little store, maybe selling sandwiches or something. There was nothing out there. You had to drive 30 miles to get anywhere. So they had a corner market on that.
wow.
I don't even know if it had official business license. They just did it. There's another one. I'm calling it a day. Like, why did it become that? I'm calling it a day.
Yeah, we're breaking up on Rumble a little bit there.
I can't help it. That's them. Not us.
We're fine on the rest of them.
It is, but it's not us. Yeah, it's coming in and out.
That's all that new stuff they're doing right now, probably. Try to get
Yeah.
everything set up.
It's been acting funny today when I did the other streams. It was acting weird. They didn't want to delete the live stream and all that. So that's a Rumble deal. They'll fix it. We can always take it down.
It came right back the same way it was. That's all. So the picture's messed up, but you can still hear us all right, though, right? Looks like it's going to be fine as far as voice goes. It's crazy. I don't like it when our video gets all messed up.
I look like an alien.
Yeah.
I'm an alien. Yo, Adrian.
Hey, you are legal, right? You don't be no illegal alien. You'd be a legal alien. Be all right.
Yeah. Garbled audio too. We'll take
Yeah.
it down. It ain't worth having. I
Well,
mean, if it's that bad.
I think it's clearing up now. Maybe not. I reset mine. That one's running good. That one's running good. Yeah, let's see what this one here does now. This looks like it's going to run good too. I just reset them. Now it's messing up again.
Yeah, it's not. It's doing the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know what it's doing. It's being crazy.
That may be Watchman. That's
It
true. The playback might be okay. I don't know.
It looks like it's clearing up. It's not as bad as it was, and the picture's okay. So hopefully I got 3 different pull up here, so it looks
Thanks
like
for telling us, though.
Yeah. Oh.
It's an imperfect world we do here with all these streams. Sometimes you're good, sometimes you're bad, sometimes you're in between. Sometimes you ain't doing nothing because it won't let you.
Sometimes you eat the bear, and sometimes the bear eats you. There's another good old saying right there.
Well, that sounds good, although I don't know if I'd eat that. I'm kind of a picky eater guy, Rob probably all over it. Jambalaya.
Y'all let me some jambalaya.
Ain't that just anything you want to throw in? I wouldn't be for that.
No. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. I like all that.
But I'm going to say if I had it, yours would be good. I know that. I'm not really into
jambalaya up and can it up in them jars. I'm gonna make some jars, start selling some of that. I bet that'd sell good too.
I'm not into Brunswick stew, but my wife loves it. And my son, the oldest one. They like it.
I am into Brunswick stew, but I am no longer into Brunswick, Georgia.
Oh yeah, Brunswick's a good town.
No, she gave me heck because I'm from Colquitt. She said Colquitt wasn't South Georgia; it was too close to Alabama.
You still riding on that, dude?
I am. That was harsh, dude.
That was like 3 weeks ago.
That was harsh, dude.
I'm going to use chicken, pork, and chicken. Yeah.
He's going to use chicken, pork. What is chicken, pork? Well, you got chicken, pork, and chicken. So you're going to have 2 batches of chicken in there. Sausage. Okay, yeah. Sausage, pork, and chicken. Sausage is good in that. Get you a big old bed of white rice and serve that right on top of it. My goodness. You gonna make it spicy? Is it gonna be spicy? Gotta have some kick to it. The jambalaya gotta have some kick. We talk about some good victuals now.
Why does it have to have a kick?
So it tastes right. Hey, look, jambalaya should be one of those dishes you get to enjoy twice.
No.
Once going in, once going out.
No, that's why I ain't doing it.
See? But of course.
No.
And you always want ice cream for dessert when you eat good jambalaya that's got some kick to it.
Disgusting.
That way later on when you're in the bathroom and it's burning going out, you can say, come on, ice cream. Cool things down.
Yeah, after you eat a half a gallon, you're still going to cool it down.
Maybe you're supposed to sit on it. I don't know. Oh, well, we got these old sayings, one of my favorite ones, and I've used it quite often throughout my life, and I still use it now. It might clabber, though. I'd say you're right. It has been one of my favorites for a long time. You know, well, that's like standing in the sewer and screaming crap. You know, I don't know where that came from. I don't even know if that's a real actual saying or not, but somebody obviously said it around me because I know it, and I probably didn't get it on my own. But you know,
It's probably from somebody that worked the sewers.
yeah, I guess it could very well be. I don't know, or works for Rotor Rooter. Well, I guess that's where that term. What are you doing? What do you do for the I'm hauling crap? You know, that must be where that term came from too.
We had Roto Rooter come to the plant one time. It was big backup, water everywhere, crap everywhere. They pulled a man. They pulled a man's underwear out of the drain. I thought, what in the world? Why would somebody put their underwear at work down the drain?
I mean, I tore up stomach. They won't leave no evidence behind.
There's garbage. You don't flush it down the drain, dude. What the heck is that?
They won't leave no evidence behind. I was afraid they'd track them down, take DNA evidence out of their skivvies.
There was a guy that worked there, though. When he left, he went to the other place we started up, and then we sold it. But I was cleaning out the rest of his locker one night. I opened up a paper sack like you carry your sandwiches in. There was a pair of men's underwear. It was his. Like, what? Idiots.
No, I haven't read that one.
You're probably right, Pagan Bear. You're probably right. But why the drain? I don't get that's the part. Throw it in the trash.
The one I've always heard was, hey, you know, you call the swimming pool in the summertime. Hey, can you find my youngin'? He'll be over at the kiddie pool. His name's IP Freely.
True enough. True enough.
Yes.
I don't know.
There ain't no telling.
Like I said, weird things go on in bathrooms. That's why I don't like joining in with anybody. There be people that are, well, heck you, man. You go in the bathroom, some dude's on the toilet with his pants on the ground. That's nasty too, by the way. Who drops their pants all the way to the floor in a bathroom? That's disgusting. I mean, they just got them laying all over the floor. You know, guys have peed on the floor and everything else. They got their drawers laying there on the floor. And then you got to go to the bathroom. You're right beside this guy, got his drawers on the floor. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, deep voice, he says something. You don't know he's on the phone. And he goes, "How you doing?" And you're like, "What the heck? I ain't talking to you."
There's rules. You don't talk to guys in the bathroom. We don't want to talk. We do not want to have a conversation in the bathroom.
You are right, Pagan Barry was not very bright. I ain't having conversations in the bathroom other than, how's it going? How's the Bears doing? Yeah, I ain't having a conversation.
I don't even want to do that. Don't even make eye contact.
I'm in and out like a shot, man. I ain't doing it.
And you know, why
what
would
are
you call
what are you
somebody
gonna
on
do,
the
Rob?
phone while you're on the crapper?
Well, what are you going to do? They got these sickos. So you're in these code things they say they do. So you're in a toilet, a stall, another guy's in a stall, and he taps on the window and puts his hand under the stall. What are you doing?
I know what I'm doing. I'm going to give you some toilet paper. And you just better pray that it's not used. I'll probably get in a fight.
True, Pagan Bear. I wouldn't either.
If he sticks his head under the stall, wanting something, I'm going to give him something. By golly. Because I'm going to ask him first, what do you want? The toilet paper. Here you go. Yeah.
Weird stuff, man.
Man, I had to go to the bathroom one time when I was a kid, and there wasn't no toilet paper on the roll. And I didn't look before I sat down. So I hollered out, "Hey, someone bring me a roll of toilet paper." And my granddaddy said, "You got $1 in your pocket? Use that." He said, "Next time you'll learn to look." Man, by the time I got out of there, my granddaddy walked through there. He said, "What in the world has happened in this bathroom?" There was poop from one end of it to the other. He said, "How did you do all that?" I said, "Have you ever tried to wipe your butt with 3 quarters, 2 dimes, and a nickel?"
There used to be these guys at the plant. This is a long time ago, and no, I wasn't one of them that did it, but I did think about it because it was so funny. And if they caught somebody in the toilet, they would wet towels or something like that, get them soaking wet, and then launch them over the top, right down on somebody's head while they sit on the toilet.
Oh. Oh.
You hear a splat, and you go, "Hey!"
Yeah.
And I bet Robert's done it.
No. Robert has been known to launch cold water over into a shower, but that was a long time ago. Robert got accused of putting a cup of water on top of a piece of heavy equipment, so when the guy got on it and started up, it'd tip over on his head. Now,
I heard that story too.
yeah, but Robert, for once, did not do it.
Well, the guy that it happened to called you out and said you did it.
I told him he was a liar too. There ain't nobody, and then somebody else came to, "Well, you know, we got cameras up there." I said, "Well, go look at them, please. I'm tired of this junk."
Jerry.
And see, that's just a have to at times. Turn the lights out. I mean, really, do they really need to see what they're doing?
Plasma stream. You're killing me. I used to be a guy that I worked with. I will say that I did that one time. My partner used to have to go. He'd say he'd come get my newspaper. He'd head to the toilet, and he would always be late getting back, and I'd have to do his job to make so the machine wouldn't go down. But I went in there one time because he would take forever. I went in there and I could hear him reading the sports page, smoking a cigarette, sitting on the crapper. So I went over there one day after he went in. I waited about 10 minutes. He always stayed 25 minutes or so. I waited about 10 minutes. I went over and cut the light out. And I just had this image of him getting up with these shorts around his ankles, with that cigarette hanging out of his mouth and a sports page, and went to flip the light back on while somebody opened the door. And that was the first thing they saw. A guy with his shorts around his ankles, cigarette in his mouth, and a sports page. What the heck are you going to say at that point?
Dude.
Did the Eagles win? I mean,
I wouldn't let him have my newspaper.
Oh, you just
ain't no way. Huh?
He just come take it. I'd be off doing something. Next thing you know, he's gone with a sports page.
I just tell him to keep it.
Well, by that time, I was done with it. I had this rule when I used to bring a newspaper to work every single day. Here was my rule. I don't care who reads it after I have read it. section by
Yeah.
section. I'd give them out. Sports page was always first. But you didn't come get my paper until I read it. I paid for it. I had a guy did that one time.
Mhm. Yeah.
Poop fest in India. Oh my gosh. That's disgusting. Oh. I don't want nothing to do with poop. Hey, I helped change my kiddo's diapers. That don't mean I enjoyed it. Ugh. That's a gag fest right there.
Yeah. Well, it got to be done.
It's got to be done. You do it out of love. But sometimes husband and wife both get sick. Them kids can launch some bad diaperfuls, man. I mean, bad.
Well, it when it says 9 to 10 pounds, it's not talking about how much it can hold. It's talking about the size of the baby. So don't get them mixed up.
Oh man. Oh, Mama said Monday night, crazy night. By the way, y'all remember Miss Elizabeth? She's got a little procedure. We said that earlier. When I worked at Coke, we had a guy that brought a paper every morning. We would
Mix all the things up. See, that's funny right there.
I do think that's funny.
What, mixing all the paper up?
Yeah. Well, some people are anal about that, man.
Oh yeah.
OCD and all that. They want things a certain way.
Absolutely.
So to have the paper all mixed up would make them mad.
Yeah.
But I had a guy come get mine one day, took off with it, took to the break room. I went up there and somebody told me, I said, "Where's my paper?" Oh, dude, took it to the break room, said he'd be back with it. Well, I got up there, everybody had it. I went around and got it all back. I said, "This is mine." And I told that guy, I said, "Don't touch my stuff, man."
No.
You got to lay the law down, man. People do you wrong.
Yeah. Where's that laying down law? There's another saying. Don't lay down the law.
You got to do what you got to do.
That's right. You
A
lay down
man's
the law.
got to do what a man's got to do.
Gotta do.
That's right.
Don't give me no lip.
Don't give me no lip.
Don't give me no lip. No, I don't want no lip off of you. That's another good one. I'm gonna stop a mud hole in your butt and walk it dry.
Oh, that's nasty too. Sometimes people just make up stuff too. There's a guy. Well, there's a couple of people out there. They're kind of well known. They've had shows on reality shows, and they're all over the streams. And they'll have these little sayings like, but it's stuff like, I don't know, like ticks on a hound or something. But they come up with tons of them. I don't know where they get them. I just wonder if they think of them or they've heard them from other people. Every saying they have, it ends with a saying like that. Every time you hear them talking, whatever they're talking about, they'll always end with a little tagline like that.
Yep. I'm gonna turn my chat off.
But
all tonight.
but But the sayings are, some of them are funny, some of them don't make no sense to me. But I do, I do find those things funny. Jerry says we actually had a guy that would steal our lunches. Hey, that's happened too. Till I made a stew with habanero peppers. Oh, and X-Lax for him one day. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Sounds like a bad situation.
absolutely.
There was a guy that did that at work too one time. Some ladies kept stealing their lunches. He made cookies up.
Mm.
And everybody had to go home that ate the cookies.
Wow.
But they couldn't prove he did it. But everybody knew what he did. By the way, they didn't steal nobody's lunch anymore. They left that alone. It's been a fun night, y'all. It's been a really good Monday. I needed it. It's been a frustrating weekend. I enjoy the laughter. Jerry, I'm glad you're doing better. I hope your numbers stay better. I'll be looking forward to your cooking show. Thanks everybody else coming in here. Looks like Rumble straightened out.
Yeah.
We will have we gotta do Cornbread Nation this week. We're behind on that because of situations. Don't forget tomorrow will be hopefully I'll be on the morning. Hopefully my life will straighten out. I don't know. It's crazy, chaotic. Doing about the best I can. But hopefully I'll be on the morning. The pet show, Southern Claws and Paws, on tomorrow night. 8 Bells, Miss Jen, better known as Steve's Posse.
Oh, Brother Jerry, you have a great evening too. You taking off?
Yeah, have a great evening, Jerry. God bless you.
Yes.
But I have enjoyed the day. It was a busy day. Yeah, I mean, but it was a good day for a Monday. I just don't like the cold.
I don't either. Make sure you leave your faucets dripping tonight so you don't get no freeze ups.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that when I get in the house. I think I'm gonna leave the heat going in the studio because tomorrow night be fine, but tonight it's gonna dip below freezing. So
it's getting down below freezing tonight here.
It's warm. Yeah, I've got blood work tomorrow and then a couple of meetings. Thursday, I've got blood work again, a meeting with Dr. Demery. We'll be praying for that, man.
Yes.
We'll be praying for that.
Yeah.
I hope you're better, man. Y'all pray for my dear friend's family. I hate that he's gone. I know where he's at. Miss you, Timmy. God bless you, brother. I just hate that he's gone. You fought a good fight. You ran your race, man, with patience. That's all you can do, man. It's all you can do. Sometimes it's some people end on a very sad note, you know. That's why it's important to know the Savior in a personal way.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Appreciate you folks on Instagram. God bless you. I do like what they've done with that. They made that Instagram stream look so much better. I like that. Good stuff. When's the counseling show start?
Well, I was planning on doing it Monday, but everything's kind of got hiccup back. So we're going to do it next Monday, week from Monday.
Yeah, folks, y'all tune in. Be during the day. I'll try to listen if I can. But
we're going to try. I don't know. That's kind of one of the hiccups. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it during the day or if we're going to have to wait till the evening.
Hey, Jake. God bless you, brother.
So we'll see how that works out. We got to figure out a time slot. Did you say Jake? Is Jake on here?
Jake's on there.
Well, I don't see. There he is.
Jake the Snake.
Yep. Yeah, it's him. All right. I don't know about you, but I'm about halfway worn out.
Halfway worn out.
There's another one.
Yeah, I'm a little tired. It was a tough weekend. A tough weekend. But every day is a new opportunity to fight the good fight, I guess I'd say. Keep praying for my son and hope he gets some movement, and pray for my wife. There's one thing you can never run out of is prayer, people to pray for.
That's right.
If you say you ain't got nothing to pray about, it's always killed me in the church. People say, I ain't got nothing to pray about. Are you kidding me? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way. There's no way you can run out of somebody to pray for,
No.
or things to pray about, or praise. That's lame. You know, you pray. You can pray. There's so much to pray for. We need to pray for our country. Pray for our leaders. You know, pray for our family. Pray for us. We need it. I need it.
Absolutely.
Pray for Chuck.
Chuck needs it. He needs it a lot because he's ornery.
Well, he's just like his master. They say you become, your kids are a reflection of you. So that's why I have so much trouble. All the trouble I caused in life. All those times I think I got away with something I didn't.
Yeah.
They get them peanuts in down there?
Yeah, they finally got it picked over here next door to me. I was sitting out there. I went out on the porch and I came through and started picking. You should have seen the dust cloud. I mean, you couldn't see through it. There was dust everywhere. So, and I mean, just a mess. I mean, run you inside. You know, that's one good thing. I'm glad that just about got them all picked now. So
I love me some peanuts.
I don't like
every kind. I like peanuts.
Yeah. Well, you're starting to see all the cotton everywhere now. They got big bales of cotton rolled up. They got cotton on the roadside and cotton in the ditch, as the song goes.
I always thought it was pretty cool when people were named Cotton.
Yeah.
It's not a name you hear all the time. I went. There used to be a guy that ran a station in the area. His name was Cotton. I worked with a guy that was in maintenance. His name was Cotton. I always thought that was interesting.
Yeah,
Cotton Jones.
Cotton.
I think it's pretty cool.
Well, I know where the term high cotton, walking in high cotton. I think I know where that came from. There's one or two. Either it was because the cotton plants were good and tall, or it's because they didn't have to bend over so far to pick it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I could see that either way.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, Watchman, I would like to have some. That makes me hungry. Think about some fresh peanuts.
I like them boiled. Well, I tell you what, though, I messed up. We went by the store and they had some of them salt and vinegar boiled peanuts, and I had to try them because I like salt and vinegar tater chips. No, don't do it. Don't do it. They do not taste like the salt and vinegar tater chips. Those
I don't think
good.
I don't. Well, what I wouldn't want that. I don't think I've ever even seen it. Yuck. Ugh. I don't like the chips like that. One of your best friends grew up with called them Cotton. Cotton. Cotton Jones. That's a cool name. I mean, it really is. Not everybody could do that. Not everybody could carry the name Cotton.
Yeah. I don't think I could carry the name Cotton. I think I carry the name Jebediah pretty well, though.
By the way, I don't know if I told you, but somebody emailed trying to pull a scam.
Yeah.
Crack me up. And they said they're, it was one of those stupid things like, my uncle came into a lot of money, told me to distribute it, and I'm willing to give you up to $5,000. The last name they said for their uncle was Thakawar.
Really?
I said, was he kin to Jebediah? They said, oh, absolutely. They didn't
I
have a
can
clue.
go back and reset it up, but I used to get mail to Jebediah Thakawar because I would fill out those magazine things and put them in for Jebediah Thakawar just to see. Yeah, he started getting mail. It was great.
Watchman, I have never had that. Peanuts fried in iron skillet. I honestly didn't know it was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I have never, ever. What do you just fry them with? Oil? I mean, what do you do? I just wondered. I've never had that. I don't like boiled peanuts, but I think I can probably get in some fresh fried peanuts. I think that would be good.
They make them in a pack where you can eat them shell and all that have been fried.
Shell?
You eat them shell and all.
I don't think that would be good though with a shell, would it?
Well, I mean, once it's fried, I mean, it just chews right up. It's not like it's
okay.
firm or anything.
I've never had that. Sounds good. I never got into the whole peanuts and Coke or thing or whatever they do. I never did that. I just like peanuts.
Yeah.
I guess it's the salt and the soda and all that together, but I just never have had that. Those peanuts you get in the pack at the gas station are fried. Okay, cool. I do like them, man. I like pistachio, cashew, mixed nuts, you name it, man. But I don't like. There's a couple I don't like. Boiled peanuts I don't care for. Wife and son love them.
That is my favorite.
I have never liked those, but could I eat them? Yeah, it's just not my favorite.
Down here in the South, sir, Mr. Watchman, they've got them in a fried in the shell, and you just eat them shell and all. Peanuts in a Coke glass bottle. Yep.
It's a big deal. I just never cared for it. My aunt used to.
Coke.
I don't think I've ever done it.
I
don't know. It just seems icky to me. I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably an acquired type taste, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's the salt in the nuts or whatever, but I like them. I like that.
I'm sure that's probably part of it. I wouldn't say I'd hate it. I don't know. It just doesn't seem appealing to me.
It's kind of strange when you go to take a swig of Coke and have the peanuts come rushing out into your mouth, I guess.
I think that's what would bother me about it. Yuck.
Might be.
It's like you feel something like a bug got in there. You got that from them Alabama folks.
Alabama folks didn't even know how to open up Cokes back in, dude. Who you kidding?
I like it.
They go out, buy them old glass bottle Cokes, and go home, couldn't figure out how to get the lid off of them. They didn't even know what a can opener was.
We love our Alabama friends.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do things a little different.
A little different.
Just a little bit.
Mm.
Like a double, the stacked trailer and all that. Two-story trailer.
The 2-story double wide. Well, what you gonna do if you win the lottery? I reckon I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna go ahead and get me a 2-story double wide. Get a
Get a
Coke and
Coke
glass
and
bottle, no cane sugar, and pour peanuts in it.
wow. Yeah, I like old Wilford Brimley, Mr. Diabetes. He's a good actor. I did like the commercials too.
Mm.
He was in a lot of different stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
I'm talking
was.
about Frank. He's
You
one of them
remember?
character actors. Did a good job with it too.
He did all. He was in Cocoon, The Adventures of Remo Williams.
Well, he did a good job in that one.
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. He did a good job in Cocoon too. He always played that type character that was kind of serious, but yeah, I think every one of those actors in Cocoon. Cocoon was one of my favorite movies ever. I liked Cocoon. You ever seen it?
Yeah, I've seen part of it. I don't know if I've ever seen it all the way through.
It's worth watching. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I agree with you, Watchman. I just never was. I don't think anybody in my immediate family ever did that. So I think that's probably why I didn't get
And
to do it.
they keep talking about RC Cola and a moon pie. That's been like this Southern thing forever. But you know what? If you'll trade that RC Cola off for a Yoo-hoo with that moon pie, it's even better, in my opinion. I would rather swap that RC Cola off for a Yoo-hoo.
Okay.
With the moon pie, it's just a better fit to me.
Well, I've heard that before, guys. I've heard that before. That's good. Hey, I don't mind being associated. You know, I've lived a good life. I curled my mustache down a little bit. I used to do some Civil War reenacting, so I always got to where I used to do it longer. It looked better in that kind of attire.
Yeah.
RC Cola is better than Coca-Cola, in your opinion? I hadn't had an RC in a long time.
Well, I'm not supposed to drink sugar anymore, and I don't like Diet Coke, and I don't like Diet Pepsi, and I don't even though if they make a Diet RC, I wouldn't try it if they did. I do like RC Cola, but I've been drinking Diet Mountain Dews forever.
Yeah, me too. It's a bad habit.
Regular Mountain Dews are too sweet.
I liked RC Cola.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that bottled in Chattanooga at one time?
Maybe. I know Coke started there.
There used to be a place on Broad Street, I think, wasn't it? RC? I don't know. Hello, Cook.
Well, you look, Cook there.
Speaking of Alabama.
Yeah.
He's a fan anyway.
Yeah. You know, I don't know. Cook reminds me of somebody. I just can't quite put my finger on it. I know who Cook kind of sort of reminds me of. Kind of reminds me of probably a little bit better looking Andre the Giant. Love you too, brother Cook.
Cook is the man.
Yes, he is.
Diet Right was the first Diet Cola, RC Cola. I do remember Diet Right.
Yeah.
Diet Right.
No.
That dadgum Tab, man, that was a brutal Diet Cola.
Man, I could not stand that stuff.
My grandmother would get that by the case. Ugh.
Why? What was the fascination with Tab? That was one of the worst drinks out there. And everybody during that time frame, back in the 80s, were just nuts over it. That was the only
They had-
diet drink that existed.
They had great commercials. I'll tell you, that's one reason why. Remember that? I think that's when they had the girls in bikinis and everything. Yeah, drink Tab. You'll look like this.
Yeah, whatever. I don't drink cola, but if I have one, I want a cherry RC.
They're not bad. I've had them.
Speaking of cherry RC, have you seen some of these different flavors of moon pies they got floating around out there now? Every once in a while. You got the chocolate and the vanilla and the banana. All right. That has been the three forever. And they're thrown out now. I've seen strawberry, blueberry, and a couple of other ones. And
I
I've
could
been
dig it.
always my mind. And they're good. I tried some of the blueberry ones.
I had the
Those are
strawberry.
good.
It's good.
Yeah.
You
It's
gotta
surprising. I mean, they've been
reinvent
doing the
yourself.
same three for how many years now? Now all of a sudden they're going to do several different flavors, which is good. I mean, you have to grow.
Yeah, it's all about marketing. Getting something out there. The new moon pie. Neapolitan. Strawberry, vanilla, chocolate. That would be a good marketing campaign. Put them out in packs like that.
Yeah.
Moon pie Neapolitan or Neapolitan moon pies.
A triple decker moon pie with chocolate and vanilla and strawberry in the middle.
Tab is tasty compared to Diet Right. That stuff tastes like an acid Diet Right. It was pretty bad. I got to admit, I remember. But after drinking Diet all these years, I cannot drink a regular, even if I tried.
I don't like the regular Mountain Dew anymore. It's
No, I
just
don't
like
either.
way too sweet.
Somebody gave me one by accident one day, and I went, "Ooh, what's that?" They had the thing switched at the store. They were giving people the regular and the unleaded. They messed it up. Imagine all them people, diabetics, thinking they're getting a diet, and
Yeah.
then they get the regular. They mixed them up. We had to tell them.
Well, I think a lot of things I would rather drink than Tab. I don't care if I never try any more of that stuff again. I mean, there's lots of things. Urine, and the list
Come
goes
on,
downhill from there.
That's bad.
Get you
Ugh.
an extra long straw straight from the septic tank. I
That's
think there's a lot of things I would rather have than Tab.
It ain't that bad.
It's pretty darn bad, sir. It's pretty bad. Man, if you did drink it, you would have to go to those extremes just to get the taste out of your mouth. I'm sorry.
They don't even make Tab anymore. I think it's gone.
I don't know. I
I
hope
think
that they
it's-
quit making it.
I think they quit making. I think I looked this up one time. We were doing a story about Diet Colas. I may be wrong, but I think they quit. Like it can't hold the market with all these other diets. I like Diet Dr. Pepper. It's pretty good.
I don't. The only diet I like is Diet Dew. Let's see, what does it say here? Ta-da! Tab was discontinued in 2020. Wow. I wouldn't. It declined after the Coca-Cola Company's launch of Diet Coke.
I'm amazed it made it that long, honestly. Who the heck was drinking Tab? I mean,
Well, it said it had a cult following. So I'd
Well,
say Jim
yeah.
Jones.
I mean, that'd have to be one heck of a size of a cult to keep them, making money on that.
Well, there are some
Good
big
grief!
cults in the country.
My
There are some
grandmother drank it. Yeah, I hear you, Pagan. I hear you, man. I can't do it. Can't do it. Well, folks, it's 10-ish. We got to get out of here.
Yep.
Appreciate you stopping by the old Southern Fried.
We
Been a
appreciate
good
it.
day.
Hey,
Like, forward,
Yeah.
share, support.
yes,
Visit our sponsors, our affiliates. We thank you so very much.
absolutely.
Keep your powder dry and stay warm while you're at it.
That's right. And y'all have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Big old salute. And y'all get up in the morning when the chickens do. Y'all stayed up till the cows came home. Now y'all get up in the morning when the rooster crows.
Does the rooster crow in a cold morning? I guess he does.
He has to. He's got to do something to warm up. Y'all have a great night. God bless, and we will see y'all next time. Good night, everybody.